So I ordered on eBay pretty much the cheapest engine that I could find on eBay and on all of online world. Less than $200, $197.50, or I'm gonna put whatever I paid for it, pop it on the screen right here. Wow! They shipped this engine in 2 parts. Yesterday I got this box here, which I'm presuming is the lower unit, and I just heard FedEx deliver the second package, which I'm guessing is the top. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's kind of a hole in there. Whatever, as long as it turns on, we're good to go. Because I got a John boat sitting out there. That thing needs some freaking power because I want to go catch some fish. Fishing on a budget. You know, you don't need to be $1,000 there to go fishing. You just need to have a couple $100. There we go. She's tucked on in there. Really light, super light, not heavy. Alright, this has a few more parts than the other one. There's the tiller handle. And that is all. Wow, so this is an extremely basic engine. But I like that, you know? Keep it simple. There's the mountain bracket. So that's how we'll attach it to the transom of the John boat. Those look like toolkit, some kind of tool. You know what's funny too is the owner's manual, the engine on it. That is a completely different engine than this one. But it's okay, it's okay. I ain't hating yet. We're gonna take it for a spin. All right, owner's manual. A ton of instructions in tiny handwriting. If we can get that air-cooled engine to fire on up today, I'm gonna stick the fish on sticker on there. Pretty much got everything ready to go last night. Got it all lubed up, looking good. The only thing now is we gotta put some fuel in it. The manual said the first 4 hours to use a 1:20 fuel mixture ratio, and the engine came with this little thing here, and it's got little, I don't know if you can see it, it's got little markings. So it's got the 1:20, 1:25, 1:40, 1:30, 1:50. So depending what mixture ratio you want, you fill the gasoline up to, let's say, 1/20, and then you fill the rest to this line with oil. So that's how we'll get the proper mixture. So we'll do that. We'll pour it in the engine. And is it gonna fire up? Knowing me and myself and the luck that I have, probably not the first time at least, but let's find out. Okay, let's try and fire up this engine. I'm actually going to put it inside of this bucket and fill it up with water. Even though it's an air-cooled engine, it doesn't need to be in water, but I feel like it'll be some fun. We want to see that water flow, right? Oh. The exhaust does put out a little bit of a lot of oil splatter, but that probably has something to do with me oiling the cylinders too. It splatters kind of all over the side of the boat, but it wipes up real easy, and hopefully the more I use this engine, the less it's going to splatter like this. I think it's time that we put her in the water and give it a real test run. We could even roll it on the well, this is a lot easier than I thought it was gonna. Well, with 2 people, it's freaking easy, right? I feel like I'm not even doing anything. I think you're doing all the work. Oh, I didn't put the drain plug in. smokes. Okay.
She's almost there.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna put the drain plug in. I can't believe this is it. This feels surreal. I don't believe it. I got extra fuel. Coming prepared. Drain plug in.
That's just a controlled
descent. I wonder if it's gonna slide off with that super slick. You know, just slide off into the water. All right, give her a old pusheroo.
It just slid right off.
Really?
Yep.
She's launched. This is it. Go and corral, baby. That's my reward. Wow, it just came right up to the dock. Dude, it's more stable than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, it's more stable. With a bigger engine, it'd be even better. If you want to grab those paddles, we could give it a little putt. I'm gonna try to start the engine. Okay, so so I turn it around. Come on, baby. I have the right thing, yeah. All right, I wonder how fast we're gonna go. That's max right there. It is a little loud. Woke up the whole neighborhood, but here I am. I can go fishing. No one can bother me. I am happy to go. I already see a fish down there. It's a little mangrove snapper. I am so stoked right now. Okay, let's cut up some bait and get to it. I cut up some shrimp. Take a couple of shrimp slices here. Chuck them out there. Get the scent nice and juiced up out there. Then I'm gonna hook my little shrimp in there in the size 2 South Florida Fishing Channel circle hook. Remember guys, if you want to help support the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and you can always head over to rwboutdoors.com. Get yourself some fishing rigs. See if I can't get me a fish here. There's so many birds chirping. This is amazing. So happy right now. Yeah. I got some. Oh. We got, oh, hey, that's a pretty good grunt. Hey, that's eating size. That's a good eating size grunt. Grunt and grits, baby. Grunt and grits. I got my other camera so we can get the release here. Oh, there he goes. Oh no, a barracuda just grabbed him. Damn. Toss out another bait here. I gotta say, this is extremely stable. Oh, I got one. Yep. Hey, it's got a little bit of spunk to him. He'll be okay. Already caught 2 fish. Probably won't do much more fishing because this is more of a test run. And boy, is this a freaking good test. I'm stoked. First little bit of blood on the boat. Yeah. She's officially been, got blood on the decks. This boat can actually go in reverse. You just have to spin it around and it'll go in reverse. I think now I'm just gonna putt around a little bit with this guy. I'll take the GoPro and try to get some underwater footage of the engine running for y'all. And it said in the instructions you're not supposed to do too high of RPMs for the first 4 hours of operation. So I don't really want to push it too hard, but I'm just gonna putt around maybe 2 or 3 miles and just see how the engine holds up. Maybe drink a beer or something. Let's see if she starts on up again. I'm not going to use any choke, should be good. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. You gotta be kidding me. I brought the tools. I knew that thing was gonna be a problem. I freaking knew it. You know what? I should work on it like this. That way if something falls off, it won't go in the water. I probably should have packed the moonshine instead of the natural ice. Looks like what happened was the ball pulled through on the handle. Not a bad fix. There we go. Yeah, I'll just tie a knot here and hopefully it doesn't happen again. I don't get why motors always have to come with the cheapest possible pull cord. Like, how much more can it be to just invest in something that's not gonna rip on you after, you know, like a year or something, or in this case, second time taking it out. There. That ball should hold, but I'm definitely gonna put a new rope on here, and I'm gonna try to make it a better system. I'm gonna screw it back together and we'll try it again. Haha, yeah, baby. Home sweet home. Yeehaw. Gotta say, that was pretty freaking awesome. I'm stoked right now. Whew. Yeah. It's been a few weeks since I put the John boat with the air-cooled engine into the water last. I've gone on a few trips and I've learned a few things about this engine. I was definitely pulling the start cord wrong, or since I've been running the engine for a few trips, it's loosened it up or something, but it's pulling a lot better now. Here, I'll show you. Remember before I would just give it short little pulls? What you want to do is pull it out about 16 inches and then give it a pull. Let's see if we can get this to start first try here. Try that one more time. 12 or 16 inches out and then give it a nice tug. It seems to start great once you kind of figure out the little nicks and crannies on how it wants to start. It seems like every engine is just a little different, but at first I thought this engine had some kind of flaw with the starter. I just wasn't pulling it right, but it works great now. It turns on pretty much almost every pull. I also think it had to like get broken in a little bit. You know, it took a few trips. I gotta say, this thing's a lot of fun. I took Caitlin out fishing. We did a little booze cruising. We stopped, did a little fishing. I just caught some small mangrove snapper and we just hung out. Overall, this boat with this engine, it's a great time. I read some concerns of people saying they don't think this engine's gonna last because of the salt water. It's been like 3 weeks. And so far, there are no signs of rust anywhere on this thing, and this is what I do. Every time I come back from a fishing trip or just a cruising trip, I take this corrosion block and I just spray the whole engine down. I spray it on all the bolts and just kind of on everything. And just take it. Yeah, just give it a little spray. If you keep it greased up, I think it should last a long time. It is a little dirty, I will give it that. My boat always ends up covered in that black oily stuff right here in the back, which is okay because I just take a rag and it comes right off. What's that, you ask? Oh, that's a new engine. Here's a little sneak peek. I think what I plan on doing with that engine is the top head comes off of the lower unit very easily, and I have a bag. I have this waterproof bag, and I'm thinking about just putting that little 2.8 horsepower engine into the waterproof bag and just keeping it up under the bow of the John boat as a backup engine. $200 backup engine that seems to be running great, seems pretty reliable. It's a very simple engine, so not much can go wrong with it, and you don't need many tools to work on it. So I'd say that's a plus. That one right there is the 2.8 horsepower engine, but for like 30 or 40 bucks, 240, 260 bucks, you can get the 4 horsepower engine. I don't know how much stronger a 4 horsepower is than a 2.8, but it's probably got an extra little kick to it. It's not a bad option. Would I recommend that engine for like any kind of far distance driving? It only goes about 5 to 6 miles an hour on my boat. Probably not. If you're fishing like in ponds and stuff, it's probably plenty. But if you plan on going like 2, 3, 4 miles, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. As a backup engine, I think it's great, or just for some small trolling around stuff, going around working on boats or something. It was a fun project. I learned a little bit about how engines worked. I think it's really cool that it's air cooled, which means it doesn't use water to cool it. So if I was to go duck hunting, that engine might actually be a perfect duck hunting engine because it's air cooled. So if you go through any like weedy, grassy, muddy stuff, it's not going to clog your engine up.